Hey, let's take a peek at the rest of the AFC South, shall we? After the intro. Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Bonafide, and this is Section 240, a channel all about the Tennessee Titans, but from a fan's perspective. So it's been about 2 weeks into the season, so let's put 6 minutes on the clock, and let's go around the AFC South in 6. So first up, let's talk about these Houston Texans. They're currently 0-2 after taking losses to the Ravens and to the Colts. But that really isn't indicative of the quarterback play or the success that they're getting from their number 1 draft pick, CJ Stroud. He seems to be doing well at the position. He's averaging almost 320 yards per game. And that's putting him 4th amongst all quarterbacks. And he hasn't thrown an interception yet in these past 2 games, even though he's attempted like 91 passes. But yeah, they're missing like 4 starters on the offensive line. So this is why he's been sacked about 11 times. So, DeMeco Ryans is the first time head coach. So we expected some bumps to come along the road, especially first year head coach, first round draft pick. So we knew we were going to get something not so polished, but they seem like they're putting it together, but only time is going to tell whether or not they really got everything together. Now they play the Jags on Sunday. So another divisional loss, and they may be looking at something that may be insurmountable, when it comes to winning the division. So next, moving on to the Indianapolis Colts. They've got AR-15, and they're currently sitting at 1-1. They beat the Texans last week, but they lost to the Jags the first week. But, they righted the ship, and got their first AFC South road game win since 2021. But that didn't come without some problems. AR left the game with a concussion. The center Ryan Kelly has a concussion, and Quentin Nelson has a big toe, and they haven't been practicing this week. So, might need to look at that, a little bit deeper as the week goes on. They're in second place in the standings, and they've got the Ravens coming up. So, and that Ravens O is cooking with Lamar Jackson and Tom Monkey. I don't think Gardner Minshew is going to be enough to beat the Ravens. So unless AR comes back, they might be looking at another loss and dropping in the standings. And then finally, around the AFC South in 6, we got the media darling Jacksonville Jaguars. They were favored to win the AFC South, and they're 1-1 after beating the Colts week 1, but then they failed to score a touchdown against the Chiefs at home. So we'll need to keep an eye out on this, because that offense really struggled against the Chiefs defense that, brought back Chris Jones. Trevor Lawrence's EPA, or expected points per attempt, this is analytics, so we're not going to go too deep in that. Through 2 weeks is a minus 0.10, and that's 26th in the league. So Joshua Dobbs, Justin Fields, of all quarterbacks, are ahead of him in that. And so that's not great. And Calvin Ridley, he had 7 catches the first game, but he only had 3 this second game. So, it's not looking too good for their offense. They face the Texans, so this may be a good chance for them to, take that victory and then help themselves in the division standings. So, wrapping this up, the current AFC standings look like this. There are 3 teams that are at 1-1, and the Texans are the only team in the division that don't have a win. And they may be staring 0-3 down in the face if they lose to the Jags on Sunday. So that wraps up our Round the South in 6. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel so you never miss when we drop another video. We got plenty of room in the section for everybody, so don't forget to share it. And that's it. Tighten up.